Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? Dave with Night Politics Religion. Hope everyone's having a good day, a good week, and most importantly, having a good life. Quick story to go over here, and it's something I'm not too shocked by, considering big tech and YouTube and other platforms that are out of censorship and misinformation stuff. But looks like Senator Rand Paul, of course, the junior senator from Kentucky, known last year really with regards to pushing back against Dr. Fauci and trying to call him out on his inconsistencies and hypocrisy, which they were inconsistencies and hypocrisies. You listen to Dr. Fauci talk on a different news network. One day he'll say one thing, he goes on another network, he says something totally different. So it's very much trying to, lay the lie out and know what Fauci's up to. And of course, this whole handling of COVID has changed constantly over the last year and a half, almost 2 years now at this point. But Rand Paul's YouTube channel was suspended for a week by YouTube due to claims about COVID and misinformation and things like that. And again, YouTube is not the first time they've done this. It's only a temporary suspension. They did it to Newsmax last year, I think, with the election claims, with the fraud claims that President Trump was pushing at the time. And again, those are still kind of ongoing. Some of those fraud claims, not as loud as they were, but some people are still pushing back on that. But with Rand Paul, he's pushed back for COVID claims. They talk about masks and the requirements and things of that nature. And look, I mean, obviously, people are going to say YouTube can do what they want to do. They're their own platform. But again, and go to another platform. Okay, you go to another platform, but they collude together and they shut you down there. So what do? I mean, Rand Paul has been one of the vocal spokesman against Fauci and many of the Democrats' policies in regards to mask mandates and social distancing and shutdowns and stuff like that. And I've never liked any of those. And my message has always been, look, if you want to wear a mask, if you want to stay home, fine, wear a mask, stay home. If you want to work remote, if the employer allegedly play will right now, go for it. Work remote if you can possibly pull it off. You don't have to go and do these businesses, but it doesn't mean the government says they can't be open. If people can choose to stay home or they cannot stay home, it's up to people to decide for themselves. And the other is mask mandate thing, and there's been mixed studies for mask results. So I'm sure they may help some, but do they help to the extent that people claim they do or they support them in? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. That's been disputed by different organizations. So again, that's something that obviously I'm not surprised YouTube did this. I don't like they did it. Luckily, it's just for a week, and things should ease up from there. And we do start to see mask mandates starting to be pushed back down. School starting, so a lot of local school districts are actually requiring masks to be worn now. I know here in North Carolina, Charlotte has done it, but my county has not. It's still optional for my county, but I'm in a smaller, more conservative county, so it makes sense it'd be optional in my county, which I'm kind of glad because kids should be wearing masks anyway. I mean, that can't be good when you're trying to do schoolwork and study, got a big old mask in your face, hard to breathe if you got sinus issues. It's just, I mean, how can you really focus on learning? Some kids they don't bother, and that's fine for them, and it's still optional. So some parents and kids won't wear a mask at school, they can do that, it's no problem. But it's just not mandated. And we need to get away from these mandates because clearly, I mean, I'm not sure how well they worked the first time. And I'm concerned that certain people pushing these mandates and mask mandates are going to try for shutdowns again, which again, we know didn't work and it killed the economy. And now we started on the whole Obama birthday party thing. And of course, you do have some local districts that are pushing back with certain state orders by the Texas governor and Florida Governor DeSantis about, he's banning mask mandates, but are pushing back doing it anyway. And I even go this far and say this: I don't think a governor should ban a mask mandate of whatever. Again, I think it should just be up to each individual group and person to decide. I don't think the government should be a part of it. But anyway, those are my thoughts on this. What do you think about Rand Paul's suspension? Do you think it makes sense? Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.